We're not here to entertain you. We're just we're kind of like cat litter, you know. Take a shit in us, bury it, and then get about your business. That's what we do.
You're talking about that beach bar where the midnight used to be?
These cats don't. They just don't care, you know. They like that there's cat litter, and that's what we're hoping for.
Tom, we should get drunk and like throw a catnip over that beach bar that where midnight used to be.
Oh my God, the beach bar. Okay, that's a good topic. Who's been to the beach bar?
You can. You're not a college student.
Has anybody? No, I can go in there. They're not going to fucking turn me away.
They turn me away.
They turn you away. Why?
Because I wasn't a college student, and then they wanted me to charge me.
No, they turn you away because you're a person of color, Daryl. That's why they turned you away.
Well, you said it, not me, so I appreciate it.
Exactly. I'm white as a fucking ghost. I can't wait to go there. And when I get on that beach, I'm going to take a shit. I'm going to bury it. And I'm going to have a gin and tonic and say, wow, this bar sucks. And you'll be out of business in 6 months, and they will. Watch me. You'll see.
You're going to put ghost loads.
Holy shit. No offense if anybody in here owns that bar. Hello? It'd be like, let's go around and see what the other bars are doing, you know?
I think the people on that bar is like DTF and shit.
No, listen, I like a bar where you can pee in the sand.
So is that...
All right. Now quiet, there's just too much chatter. Shh, quiet everybody, quiet. Why can't you be quiet? Why can't you be quiet? You're even going, I swear to God, I'm going to talk over her act as soon as she gets done here. Hey, just so you know, I'm talking over your act. The whole time you're on, the two of you fucking campers with your paraphernalia, I'm talking over your act the minute you get on. All right, maybe she's just selling merch. You know. Sell one pamphlet, you get enough gas to get to make an opie. Anyway, this is a great pressure to be here. I just love you guys, and this dog here. And I'm sorry I said you guys. What are you licking down there? What are you doing? Hey, buddy. Hi. Maybe we should just, like, you pay admission, you get a drink from Daryl, and you sit on the stage and watch everybody just yawn. Maybe that would be a better show. I mean, if I was really me from 1980, I would just be like, thank you, good night, and I'd shut these fucking people off. But these are friends of mine, they're fantastic. Does anyone else want to sign up on the set list? Oh, that's great news, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to go. I'm going to introduce Logan Glitterbaum, and then we're going to close with Trevor. Trevor, you will know what to do to make this show, to bring this show to a head.
I hope so.
Yes.
Head.
And now, a good friend of mine, somebody who's been to this show forever, and the more she's come to the show, the more she's talked over it. And now, everybody has to be quiet, because they're not going to be quiet for you. What if you come up here and they're just totally quiet for you and they're not for me? I quit the show. You know what I think? If they pay attention to you and they weren't paying attention to me just now, I swear to God, I will never do another show after December 30th.
Okay, so talk over me, so continue.
Which has been in the newspaper. God, I can't wait to retire from this show. Reverend Angel Dust, what happens after?
Well, even if we lose the election, we proclaim victory.
Yes, always.
We win! Emperor Norton style.
Whatever we say is what's happening.
We don't know why we won, but we're going to figure out a reason why we won.
And as soon as we conclude this show and end it for 40 years, we're going down to the midnight. We're going to start the next show, and it'll be the same show.
Or we'll start one maybe in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Yay, Chicago.
You know. Is the show ending really? Is it all a put on? Did the alligator believe me when I lied to their faces and said we're not doing any more shows? Or are we not doing any more shows? Who knows? Wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome to the stage. You know what? Like the talking over the show, you know what my favorite part of it is? If it was yap, 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 you know, like if some fucking sorority girls are in here just yapping, they have no idea. Oh, by the way, there was a pack of sorority girls that came in. And they sort of walked in and immediately knew they should not go here. And they went away, and that really excited me. I was so happy I didn't have to deal with these fucking people. Because they would have left anyway. They would have left on my joke. My Billy wants to go to the fair joke. If you missed that, you missed a wet one. And so, yeah, I know. Go talk and whatever. But the interesting thing is when they talk over the show now, it's sort of like, that's kind of like what you hear in the background. So we're like, ladies and gentlemen, she's all the way from Hawaii. She's about to die of cancer. She has one last thing she'd like to say, and it's so emotional. Cancer die. Oh shit, she died. I mean, that's kind of how our show is, so, you know. So if anybody is dying of cancer... By the way, a lot of my good friends have died of cancer just recently, and they just haven't called me to tell me, because they're fucking dead! That's why they haven't called me. And I hope to die of cancer, like now, like any minute.
I'm praying for you.
Tommy died of cancer. I feel like the nature of the universe is just... And you have to like reach up and swim above to try and get a breath to say anything. Jesus Christ.
And that's why we need nuclear war.
Thank you. I hate people. We need nuclear war. We've got to get all the problems solved so quickly. Imagine if nuclear war happened, you'd have maybe 30 minutes to love or fuck your loved one or whatever the fuck you want to do, or jump off a cliff or sing a song. And then 30 minutes later, there would be no Trump trial. There would be no war between Israel and Palestine and Hamas. It would all just go away. This would be the biggest, best thing. Let's kill everything quickly. And then, as the Reverend Angel says, the only things that will survive, roaches, ticks. I think ticks have always been around. Blood-sucking, lecherous ticks. But roaches, poodles probably will be okay. No, they will. Poodles, they're very smart. Well, because they're smart dogs. They know where to go. They know where to hide.
They'll become the sheep of the new generation
Yeah,
of nuclear war.
some rats. It'll just be beautiful. And there'll be some AI shenanigans that escaped, And so the AI people will talk to the poodles and the rats and the roaches. And the thing that shows, always got AI poodle rat roach hybrid creature. And it'll be like, that's the marijuana. As the Reverend Angel has said, marijuana survives all this stuff. These rat, roach, poodle, AI creatures, autonomized, weaponized AI rat, roach creatures, will discover this weed, and they'll smoke this weed, and they'll agree to lay down their arms and live in peace. And we will have nothing to do with it. And then the earth, 30,000 years, will regenerate, dolphins and wizards will propagate, and magic will return.
Hallelujah.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Which is a great segue into this next act. Logan Glitter Bomb.
Damn it.
Look at all your gear. Now listen, I want to tell you before you come up. I want to tell you, I'm not cutting Logan Globby Glob. I'm not cutting Logan Glitter. These are good drinks, thank you. I'm not cutting Logan Glitter Bomb off. I will not do that.
You should.
5 minutes. That's it. No, I won't. And also the merch. You see the merch? If anybody has money, I know some of y'all have money. You came in here to drink. You need to buy some fucking propaganda. Right? I don't know if I agree with the propaganda, but what I do agree with is the free speech stage. I've always agreed with 2 or 3 things about America, which makes me seem kind of right-wing and weird. I'm like the most left-wing person, but my left people are freaking me out, and my right people are woo. I don't even know what the planet is going on over there. It's very simple. Freedom of speech. Anybody? No problem with that, right? Freedom of speech. The idea is we're all supposed to have something we can contribute equally. This is a nation of immigrants. Immigrants are supposed to be welcome here. We're made of immigrants. This isn't even a country. Also, we're only 200-something years old. We're just it's like a tiny little maggot, you know? All the things we're trying to impose, we're just a little maggot. But on the other hand, we're like, we can do this show, I can do this show, say, I can tell that joke that I told earlier without getting my arms cut off. So that's cool. That's an American. That's a good thing. Yeah. Reverend, my old landlord, he said, you know, in China, if you steal a chicken, they'll cut your hand off. And you want to know something? Not a lot of chickens get stolen in China. He used to say that to me. Fact is, chickens get stolen all the time. Everywhere, not just in China, but everywhere. Nobody gives a shit about that. Because you need a chicken, you're going to steal a chicken. You're going to buy a chicken, you're going to steal a chicken. There's no way around it. These fucking things are delicious. I don't know if you've been having Popeyes recently. Fucking good, delicious fucking chickens.
Still that homophobic chicken that was harassing you. Yeah.
I fucked that thing. And I fried it and I ate it.
That sounds delicious.
Kinky. Cheers
Is
to
that the 11:30
Cheers
spice?
to John Waters.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, when I was growing up, America, and I grew up in Miami, everybody, America was a melting pot. We embraced
It's a pot of melting people.
everybody coming in, and the whole idea of it was all the great culture and fun and beauty. So that's what I hope we represent on the stage here. Okay? Now, if you say something that offends somebody here, and we're not, you know, I don't even buy into that woke, not woke, or whatever. I hope we've offended many people in the course of this show. But if you are offended, the beauty is you will not work it out in this club. That's not acceptable. But in the parking lot, you have to deal. You say some shit, you have to deal with it in the parking lot. But if you believe in free speech, and if we're all about what I think the church is about, our religion, Reverend Angel does, Tabernacle of Hedonism, besides being about smoking as much weed as possible and putting weed on Mars as quickly as possible, supporting nuclear war so that only weed remains for the wretches. I think we have a good church. It comes from love. More love, less hate. I'll tell you something Maharishi Mahesh Yogi said. The highest order of life is to smile. The highest state that your consciousness can be in is when you are smiling. So if you share, smile. So make people smile. You're going to be doing more better than worse. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Logan Glitterbaum.
Yeah! Man, doesn't it suck that a show is ending at the end of the year? What the fuck, Tom? You can't end it. Lies! Yeah, it better be a lie.
I worked at long as time.
It's okay, I got a script for you that you need to read. I'll send it to you on
I get
Facebook.
paid for that. You gotta pay me.
No, it's about the continuation of this show, goddammit.
It's wonderful.
You read it?
Yeah.
So, and when Tom says that free speech reigns in this, I have seen some transphobic ass comedians get up here and the crowd just heckled into all hell.
I love it.
That's wonderful.
I fucking love it.
Like, free speech goes both ways, motherfucker.
Amen.
So, anyways, I have not been on stage in a while, so I'm going to tell a mix of old and new shit. For those who don't know me, I'm Logan Glitterbaum. I was born butt first. In fact, the first words from a doctor were, "It's a butt," which, yeah, that describes me accurately. I'm also Cajun as fuck. You know, purebred Cajun. It's about the same as saying purebred mutt. Because Cajun is just a fucking mix of every other damn culture in the world. But no, when I say I'm Cajun, I mean that my, like, mama and her generation can't even pronounce, like, their first language was French, they can't even pronounce their fucking THs. They still say bathroom and shit like that. Like, it's wild. But it's really given me appreciation for how hard it is to learn English as a second language. Like, for instance, do y'all realize that headbanging and skull fucking are not synonyms? So, I'm so Cajun that I had a pet gator. Like, literally, used to come home from school and my stepdad would be sitting in the living room just with a cigarette dangling out of his mouth, beer in his hand, with a gator in his lap, just petting that thing, like it's a cat. So, anyways, I'm also, you know, also like some fun things about Louisiana. Believe it or not, there are parts of New Orleans which cabs will not pick up people because they've had one too many ghosts hitch rides with them and stiff them on the fare by disappearing before they get to their destination. Now the wild thing is they haven't had the same issue with ride-sharing apps. My guess is that ghosts can't use ride-sharing apps. But anyways, I'm also asexual, which according to some people means I'm broken. Now, I do like sex though, because I'm vain and I like things